Today's forecast, over-caffeinated 80s nonsense with kick-ass practical effects. Welcome to Creepin' It Real. Thanks for joining us. We're talking about 1988's Dead Heat. This is a buddy cop paint by numbers that looked like it had a bucket of zombie paint dumped over top of it. Jake?
That's wow. Dude, you just hit the nail on the head, man. That was good.
Wrap this up. We're over?
We're done.
Okay.
What, 5?
Yeah. I'm going 5.5.
5.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm right there with you, dude. I'm landing right there. I'm 5 3/4.
Damn.
I
Okay.
gotta be different.
This is definitely this is Lethal Weapon mixed with Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, man. Dude, you're on fire today, dude.
Let's see what else I can compare this to without actually talking about
Die Hard and Evil Dead.
I don't know about that.
I can't do anything.
It's okay. It's okay, Jake. It's okay. I still love you.
Rush Hour and
Dude, Jackie Chan. What's his name? Chris
Tucker.
Mm-hmm. In Dead Heat. That would have been fun.
Then the Chinese food store would have made more sense.
Yes.
There could have been a kung fu scene.
Dude.
Between the ducks and Jackie Chan.
I feel a little ripped off now.
Here.
Yeah. Did you hear? Side note, I don't know. I didn't dive into this because I suffer from the same thing most people do. I only read headlines. I never read the full articles.
Because you got to pay for the subscription. Yeah.
Or that's where they hide the truth. They hope that everybody will, just read the headline, make snap judgments, and not actually read what the truth is. But I heard that Rush Hour 4 is in production because Trump had he sent out some kind of tweet or something, and it was like, we need to get this done. So apparently Rush Hour 4 is in the works.
Wow. Thank you, President Trump.
Did this start off with that jewelry heist?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Where the death toll for the police force is like
in the thousands.
After that,
they took out the whole
force
department.
is gone. Yeah. Exactly. So it sets the tone quite well right at the start. You got 2 guys robbing a jewelry store. You have like 1,000 cops outside circling.
With terrible aim.
All of them have Uzis because I think that's standard issue.
Yeah.
In the 80s, the 2 robbers come out and somehow are able to take all the cops out. Of course, after the bad guys have been hit at least, 20, 30 times themselves. And they're just not going down.
No, and I'm like, dude, meth.
Oh, you were thinking meth? Because I was thinking, do these guys have like body armor on? Because this doesn't make any sense.
Well, the one guy gets shot in the head,
At that point, I was like, okay, not body armor. Something else is going on here. But they put this all to rest when one of the guys is like, hey, I got an idea. I know the 1,000 of us all shooting at them hasn't taken them down, but I'm going to jump in a car and I'm going to do a drive-by. That will take care of the situation. They blow one of them up with a hand grenade, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't know how the other one got taken out. But
he gets hit by the car.
And this is where the storyline picks up. They kill these 2 guys. They take them to the coroner. She's checking them out, and she's like, I've worked on these guys before. And they're like, what do you mean? She's like, these guys were dead. I did the autopsy on them. So what do you mean they robbed a bank? And they're like, hey, we're just telling you how it went down. Which then leads to this investigation that takes them to some pharmaceutical company that has ordered a large quantity of a certain product.
MSG, I think it is. Just MSG.
It's just Chinese food. That's all it was. So the professionalism by this receptionist is off the charts because he's sitting there looking through a penthouse as he's greeting people into this.
As classy as possible.
So these 2 cops go there, and then they meet the woman who's in charge of, I don't know, public relations. The PR chick is walking them around. Joe Piscopo sees some door. Who's like, hey, what's behind that? And she's like, oh, don't worry about it. Then he's all like, oh, I got to use the little boy's bathroom. He circles back and he goes into this off-limits area.
And he goes into the dungeon.
He finds a 2-faced, massive biker.
Biker dude?
Then there's a huge shootout, fight, massive battle. His buddy comes to save him. He gets kicked in some compression chamber and he dies in this compression chamber. Then the lady from the morgue shows up and they're like, hey, let's just throw him on this table with all this weird equipment.
And she knows exactly how to run this machine that brings people back to life. She's like, blub, 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 blub.
Yeah, she's like, here, let's do this. She brings him back to life and he's all like, hey guys, how's it going?
What's up?
He gets cut and he doesn't bleed. So they use the fact that he doesn't bleed to reinforce the idea that he is now dead. He also is cold and he doesn't have a heartbeat, okay? Which is where what makes me laugh about this movie is they use things that they think are smart. We'll do this to reinforce this idea. He's not bleeding, therefore he's dead. But then later on,
he gets shot.
He gets like
20,
everywhere. Yeah, exactly, 20 bullets to the chest and blood everywhere. So they're just like, yeah, I know we were leaning into the whole no bleeding because you're dead, but we need people to understand that you just got shot a lot. So you bleed now.
I think the other thing too is that I was like confused about was he's not supposed to feel any pain, right? Like he gets cut,
it doesn't seem
he
like
gets his hand and finger chopped off. And he's just like, whatever, right? But like when he gets captured in spoiler alert in the morgue, I don't know, the guy that owns the morgue or whatever, the body doc in his office, there's these two zombie thugs that catch him and they're like, make him shut up, and they like bend his arms and he's like, ah! You know, there were some loopholes here that were just
inconsistencies,
inconsistencies.
But we got to get this story moving because you know what?
We got to get this review.
Who cares? It's just about go big or go home. That's how this movie is.
All the action.
Now, one of the greatest scenes, and I think you'll agree, is they're hunting down these clues. Oh, by the way, he's dead. His mortician girlfriend is all like,
"You got 4 hours, bitch."
Yeah, you're gonna turn into a puddle of mush here. It was longer than that. I think it was like 6 hours, or maybe even 12. But he's like, okay,
counting?
I'm gonna get revenge then. If I've only got this much time to live, I'm not gonna call my dad and resolve issues that we have with him.
I've got to do my job.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find the guy who killed me. Now we have a time limit that we're working against, and they're following these like hints and clues, and they go to Chinatown. They go into this Chinese butcher shop, which for some reason, this guy, the owner of this butcher shop, has a mini, like, I don't know, bring people back to dead machine hooked up in his butcher shop.
Disguised as a chandelier.
Yeah. And he hits the switch, and all the butchered pigs and ducks and chickens and this big ass beef cow come to life, and they have this fight.
Ultimate showdown. A spleen. Looks like it comes to life.
Yes. Well, I think it was a liver. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was like, so wait, does this bring everything back to life?
A sentient liver attacks him.
Self-awareness. The poor ducks are quacking and shit, and they're like, please end it. You know what I mean? So it was goofy. But of course they got a handful of nice one-liners in there with
this. They sure did.
And I think they go to the back after this scene is done, after they take the beef cow down and take the light out so that everybody goes back to sleep or whatever. And practical effects were like peak, dude.
When her face starts to melt, that's all practical. That was amazing.
Or her hand starts turning, and it looks like there's some prosthetic where they pump stuff into where it was cool, man.
So this whole time they've been working with this dead woman, but then this puts into your head, wait a minute, she's been around for a really long time, so there must be some kind of formula they can give them to prolong.
This is never explained.
It's never explained.
No. The MSG, she just didn't get
her shot for the day.
Her shot for the day. Yeah.
As Jake pointed out, Joe gets killed now, so now we have 2 dead cops. But Vincent Price, he calls together all his old rich people friends, and he's going to do a demonstration. He's like, you just give me half your riches, you can live forever. Imagine how much money you can make living forever.
I mean, it's very, like, on point with today.
Mm.
Like elitists trying to live forever and
Yeah.
trying to figure that out. Walt Disney's still frozen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, his
So
head's there somewhere.
it's interesting how it's still it's still going on.
It is.
Yeah.
And wouldn't you believe it? The person they're going to use for the test is Joe.
Oh no.
So they bring him back to life, but wouldn't you know it, he's been brain dead for too long and he doesn't remember his partner. He's just like a puppy dog at this point.
God, this is the dumbest shit. I've
Whoever
ever seen.
brings him back to life can control him. He's just like, yes, master, what do you want? So he tells him to go kill his partner. And as he's about to like rip him to shreds, he's like, no, Joe, I'm your buddy.
Don't you remember all these great times that we had together? And Joe's like, oh, hey, pal.
Yeah.
I can't believe I was about to kill you. I was about to hurt you, but now I'm going to hurt him.
To me, this was the biggest surprise ever. This guy just kills himself. He's like, I'm not going to let you kill me. I'm going to kill myself. And he just blows his brains out. Did you see that coming?
No, but I did see what came next coming.
Oh, for sure.
100%. Oh, he took away my satisfaction of killing him.
Yeah.
Great acting there. They throw him up on the machine and bring him back to life, and somehow he explodes.
They ran him through it a second time. You can't do that.
Oh, was he already?
He was dead, obviously, because he put a bullet right through his brain. They brought him back to life, and then he says, let's see what happens if we do it 2 times. And so they run him through a second.
I didn't catch that part.
It's
so
like
I see now.
with, leprechauns. If you take the 3 wishes, if you make a 4th, you lose them all. That's what this was kind of like. You can only go through the process one time.
I didn't get that reference.
Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
Does
I'm gonna have to
anybody get that
explain.
reference? Did
Somebody out there.
Somebody out there
Comments in the comments. Somebody back me up on this Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Sean Connery, by the way, was in that.
Sean Connery?
Yeah.
That was a terrible.
It was very bad.
terrible.
It almost saved
Sort
me
back.
from the embarrassment.
Almost.
Anyway, so they kill this dude, and then as they leave, we got Vincent Price like, okay, I'll give you whatever you want, just don't destroy the machine. And they're like, too bad.
dude.
And they unload
All the Uzis.
on it. Yeah. People are just passing out more Uzis behind them. And they blow it up and walk away, and they say the greatest one-liner of the whole thing. I think this is the end of a beautiful friendship because they're both going to die.
They're walking into the light.
Yeah.
It's so.
And Joe hopes that he gets reincarnated as the bicycle seat of a girl. Did this movie, was it self-aware, or was it just a go big or go home kind of movie? If you've seen this, I want to know your thoughts. And how much did you enjoy or hate it? Are we crazy for liking this movie? I'm serious when I give it a 5.5 out of 10.
I'm serious when I give it a 5 3/4.
Okay, so there we go. Not fantastic, but it is peak 80s. And I would suggest at least one watch as long as you understand that this is really just a paint by numbers buddy cop movie, all action with a sprinkle of zombies in there. I'm Judah.
I'm Jake.
It's been Creeping It Real. We'll see you later.